What's up, YouTube? Well, honey, we finally got the place all moved. Instead of using, I'm gonna rock the camera off. It looks blurry. It's not on front view, it's on face view there. Maybe that'll help. I don't know. Who cares, man? I got an ugly mug anyway. It's better I'm not seeing very much anyhow. So. No, anyway, it's better that it's one of the things we've moved all these years without a truck. And I've used the car to move the whole house, you know. And yeah, she's seen the video, but she also noticed her car is not damaged, and the shocks still. I think the shocks already needed to be placed before.
I think the back one did.
Yeah, the back ones, they were making squeaky noises and stuff. But they don't squeak no more. They're not collapsed. I don't know. Maybe, you know, just one of the things. Probably gonna have to get some new shocks to the back anyway. So. Anyway, honey, you're so beautiful. Look at that beautiful girl. We've always been opposites. We've always been opposites. What kind of questions did they ask you when your friends first ran across me and first met me? What
do you see in him?
Yeah, what do you see in him? Look at him. He's running around doing you know what.
Christy, you knew better than that.
Yeah. But that wasn't really the thickness of my, I mean, when we first met, I don't even think I had any major addiction problems. I mean, I was more addicted to the money end of the deal than I was anything else. But anyways, I mean, it's like, I don't know, honey. I mean, how do you put up with this crap all these years? I mean, I don't know. Somebody asked me today, am I okay, you know? Well, the question is, it's a little hard to answer.
Are any of us okay?
Well, yeah, and what's normal? What is normal is what I've always asked people when they ask me that question. What is normal? Normal for you might not be normal for her, you know. But in that said, honey, I mean, it's like they're just worried, you know. They're thinking I'm falling off the wagon or something. I don't know. I mean, I've just let this crap grow on my face.
He's falling off the hygiene rabbit. Looks like he got electrocuted. And it wasn't me that did it to him.
I'll tell you, the way I used to handle this problem before, when I had to work for companies and stuff, doing my heat and air, I would just take a razor and I would just shave myself completely bald all over. And she hated it. She didn't like it, you know. She said I looked like a skinhead. And
the looks we got.
I think, yeah, the looks we got was terrible, you know, a skinhead going out with a black girl. And back then when we got together, it just wasn't too common for interracial. You didn't see too many whites and blacks together. I don't know, but now it's more acceptable in society. But anyway, back to my ugly mug here. I'm just it's just one of those things. There's a lot of things I hadn't talked about on this channel. It's
the mug.
Well, it's like this, honey. I mean, when I was living in addiction, I think I was focused more on cleaning myself and looking proper and shaving all the hair off my face because I was constantly being overly paranoid, and I didn't want to be recognized as a crackhead or a meth head or something like that. I kind of hid it very well, you know. But now that I've not using anything, my appearances seem to be going to shit.
He seems to be proud to look like a homeless person.
I guess so, you know.
Halloween's over with. No, things are stressed. My coffee's ready. Hey! No! Stop! No! 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 Hey! Look, you're telling us someone who got out. Tyson!
Ain't nobody got out. He's just raising hell for the hell of it because he knows you're fixing to leave and go to work. But anyway, honey, pour enough in there for me too, honey.
Well, I would.
Anyway, I guess it's just one of those things that, yeah, I just, in my shoes, you know, I buy cheap shoes.
Yeah, because it's two different sizes.
Yeah,
I can't afford
I wear
to
two
pay.
different sizes of shoes, and so we have to buy two different pairs of shoes every time I buy
Sorry.
shoes.
Can't
Yeah, I
afford
do.
those
I think I'm
different.
gonna shave this all off now, honey. It's ready to all come off. I'll just let it grow out until it bugs the hell out of me enough, and then she's gonna get me some trimmers. Yeah, we'll work on my appearance, fellas, I guess. But this is beautiful. Opposites attract, huh?
Looks like you should be in a straitjacket.
I don't know, honey. How come you overlooked? Why did you do that? You know, why did you meet me at a young age and decide just to give the man a break and or the boy a break?
Because I saw a spark in your eye. I saw the potential of a good person.
You look past all the crap, huh? I don't see.
You're unique. You're different. You had a kind heart. You're full of energy.
Yeah. I was ADD off the chart when we first had kids.
I had a lot more patience and a lot more nerves. Now, between you and the kids, I only have one nerve left.
Yeah, I had some. I asked.
Hey!
Oh Lord.
And that one,
No, it's like I asked her when she first got with me. I said, you know, she said, I don't want to think about having kids. I said, are you sure you want to have kids? You know, you want 3 of me running around the house?
you wanted
Anyways, yeah. I guess that's all I wanted to talk to y'all about in this video is, yeah, my personal appearance sometimes blows people's minds. Here recently, I've met, you know, in the last 4 years, it's taken me a while to acquire good friends that would look past this image here, give me a break, get to know me.
Get out of the way.
It's just one of those things where I've surprised the heck out of them with all the knowledge that I've known on air conditioning here lately and maintenance work. My landlady's starting to call me up and ask me to do fixing leaks and just trying to help me out and give me things to do to take off of the rent. You know, it's
I think you're more of a benefit to her than she is to us. Honestly.
Yeah, people that have ADHD, they just, I have a feeling that I'm not the only person out here that has ADHD. Does my son ain't as bad as me, is he?
He was when he was younger.
When he was younger? Well, I've had this problem ever since I was 5 years old, you know?
The thing with ADHD, it takes different shapes and different forms and it affects people in different
ways, yeah.
But the key thing is your brain is not producing the chemical that it needs.
To focus and to get in a daily routine, and it's so hard to get in a daily routine when you're in the middle of moving and keeping up with personal appearance and all this crap. That's the reason why it's went downhill here recently. I think it's because I've just totally just worked myself to death trying to get out of this other house and not just leave things, man, I'm telling you, shut that door.
Stop it!
Just not leave things a crying ass mess at my place, you know. I think the last 4 or 5 houses we've moved on from, we've always found it self-conscious and we went out of our ways more so of taking care of our house that we're moving out of more so than the house we're moving into, you know, because it's just one of those things where I think
You never know what something.
you never know what something. This house might burn down tomorrow, and then I might have to go back over there. And if I left it a mess, you know, or I might be hanging on the edge of a cliff somewhere and needing somebody to throw me a rope, and my ex-landlord drives by, and I ain't treated him fair. He just keeps on driving. That bird is something, man. I'm telling you, that bird is absolutely crazy. He's as crazy as I look.
It is day by time for you.
Time to cover him up.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Night night.
Anyway, I guess this concludes the video for Well, I posted one today, trying to get them. I guess I didn't make my a lot. I can't. I see. That's another thing. I lose track of thought really easy. You know, if somebody, squirrel. If somebody asks me a question in the middle of a statement, I'll forget my question. I'll forget the statement that I'm making or trying to. Sometimes I get started on making a video. I was trying to show everybody that bracing up underneath the house and inspecting underneath the house is one of the things you need to do, even if you're renting the place. You know, especially if you're going to put a water bed on top of it and create a load. You know, make sure it can handle your structure can handle the load you're fixing to put upon it. And this floor looks okay. It's shiplap. I mean, it's tongue and groove wood. It's old school wood. It's old school 2x4s where they're actually 2x4s and 2x6s. And
I would think so, considering this is an old house.
yeah, so it's got a lot of tough wood in it, and so we just need to put some cinder blocks under there and some shims right where the water bed's going to be. Because my back, man, I mean, it's killing me. Sleeping on that thing, I don't understand why a regular mattress. I guess it's because I got an Audi instead of any. I don't know. I can't even see back here because I got the camera on the wrong view, but my spine does not curve like this. You know, like if I'm standing this way, my back is supposed to be curved like this. It's not. It's supposed to curve in down. No, let me see. Yeah, you see that goose egg back there? Whoa, there it is.
That's a cage.
Yeah, that's metal. And they got it in there crooked. It pokes out instead of going in, so that's the first place that hits the mattress when I'm laying down is my cage. And that water bed makes it to where I can lay down and not hurt.
We don't really trust the memory foam.
No.
Tried that with shoes, didn't work out so great.
The only good thing, waterbed ain't good for nothing, man. I'm telling you. I mean, it's your knees sink in it. You can't do nothing else but sleep in the damn thing. Extracurricular adult activities is not the thing. If you don't get a waterbed, everybody thinks they're neat and everything, but yeah, they have a lot of downfalls on them, man. You gotta.
Well, with the newer ones though, they have this mattress thing.
Yeah, it goes.
You put the waterbed mattress inside of to give it more stability, like a regular bed.
Right. So it looks like a mattress on the outside, but I don't think that would even work for me. I don't even think it would. I don't know. Waterbeds are a thing of the past. I don't know. Maybe they'll start coming back. I don't know. Old Toothless. He's patiently waiting for me to wind down and take a shower and get in the bed. Anyway, I'll catch y'all later. I'm glad there's people on here worried about me. I'm kind of, for every one comment that I get, I'm thinking, well, that comment, if somebody is, has that comment and they got that thought in their head, certainly there's a lot of other people out there that just don't say nothing that has that thought in their head. So I've learned by being on YouTube through what is this, year 3 or something that I've had this channel, I've had to learn not to quit being so sensitive and understand that sometimes, people have their own personal opinions, and or sometimes they just have a question, and I would take it the wrong way, but and then again, maybe it might help me out to listen to some of you people. I'm not going to cut my hair. I'm going to let it grow. Right now, it's at the stage to where it's not long enough to put in a ponytail.
Electric stage.
Yeah, it's not long enough to put in a ponytail. It looks funny if I put it up in a ponytail like this. So, but it's almost there to where I can start doing that, and so the hair thing all being scraggly and look like I've been electrocuted all the time will be okay. And
That's what he did.
I just get tired of shaving all the time. I don't hardly grow hair here and here and here. I only grow it here and here a lot. And I don't like shaving every day. It's a pain in the ass. Anyway, buddy, tomorrow all you got to do is just go over there and do the cleaning on it for the house. I did everything else. I cleaned up the backyard. I raked it. I picked up all the cigarette butts out where we had, put cigarettes is a nasty habit, You thump a cigarette in the yard, you're going to have to go back there and pick it up sooner or later. being mad, you know, different, you know.
They're not biodegradable.
No, they're not, and but we're working. That's the next thing we're working on is we want to quit smoking so we can be here for our grandkids when they do arrive on this earth. You know, we want to be here longer than my kids had their grandparents. They only, you know, I think they reached their teens, and then the grandparents left. You know, my mom died whenever my daughter was 21, and my son was, how old was my son? 17, 16, 13? Something like that. I want to be around a little bit longer than that, you know, to enjoy a little bit more time than just that. My grandma was around until I was how old, honey? 27, 28, 30, 30s. Yeah, she lived a long time. She had 7 kids, has a huge family. And I don't hardly talk and communicate with any of them because, you know, I've been away, unplugged from my family for years. Never was the kind that would just keep in touch with them. And, you know, at first when I got clean and started living life like I was supposed to, I just expected them to start coming around and, why, well, you know, I'm doing good now. How come they don't want to, you know, but, you know, took my wife to make me understand that, you never did have a relationship in the first place.
Oh.
Then again, I don't think none of my family communicates with each other.
Not like they do.
Not like they should. I think Grandma would be very upset at me.
But we can't blame it all on them. We're bad about it too.
Yeah.
It's a two-way thing. You know, we can pick up the phone also just as well as they could. So.
Well, yeah. But my era of the family is they're not savvy with all this Facebook and crap. It's all the younger kids. Their kids is just doing it.
Oh no.
Huh?
Your aunts are pretty savvy with Facebook.
Oh, are they? My aunts?
Yeah.
I just don't like Facebook. I've tried Facebook, and I tell you what, man, it's like I got enough to deal with here on YouTube and answering comments and getting used to that. And this Facebook thing, oh my Lord, it's I don't even know how to turn it on, look at it, read comments, none of that. I just ain't with it.
Facebook is a double-edged sword.
Well, so is YouTube.
It's a double-edged sword. It's great to get in contact with old schoolmates, old friends, co-workers, you know, but then at the same time, when you constantly are on Facebook, then you have the dilemmas of, wow, look how good their life is going. How come mine's not like that? And then you start comparing your life